Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of As the Wheel Turns. We are cutting a Montana Sapphire. It's a mint green. I have already cut the pavilion and polished it, redopped it, transferred it, and now I'm cutting the crown. I have been doing a lot of cutting of the wind wheel design as of late because a lot of people, they like the design because it's a beautiful, brilliant cut, but yet it's a little bit different than the standard round brilliant or modified round brilliant. I have been dopping up a lot of the Umbolite garnet that I got back in 2009 from Tanzania. Beautiful material, varies in the refractive index. Some of it's kind of a beautiful pinkish orange colored, some of it's a golden pink color. It's just very unusual. All alluvial, which means it's water-worn material like little pebbles that they find in the old riverbeds, but it cuts a beautiful gemstone. If you want to look on the website at Mastercut Gems, you'll see that I have cut some. I just finished an 8mm 3+ carat yesterday that's more of the like rhodolite family. I've got Mahenge spinels to cut. I've got the blue Tunduru Tanzanian spinels to cut. Got some sunstone from Oregon. Also cutting some unheated zircons from Tanzania as well. Cutting some blue topaz, the more the baby blue, and also the electric Swiss blue. It's really an inexpensive gemstone, but when you cut them well, it is a very shocking, pretty blue gemstone that will create you a piece of jewelry that's going to be very pretty, but not a lot of money tied up in it. I've already aligned the stone on the girdle to get everything back in proper order. I have gone in with a 600 steel lap and cut in the crown mains just to get the material out of the way and to also get everything lined back up. I am transferring now to a 1200 grit copper bonded lap. I charge my own laps with the 1200 Bort or diamond grit because it's just, I've had this same lap for over 20 years and I'm still using it. So, you know, it works. There's no sense in changing what really works and gives you a good finished product. After this, I will go and cut with or polish with the ceramic lap with 50,000 mesh diamond, and I'll use silicone oil as my lubricant for my base. I'll put a fine squirt on the ceramic lap, take a tissue, wipe off the majority of it, and then spray it with the 50,000 diamond mesh, and that will give me a very good polish ceramic on working with corundum, and I also use that with chrysoberyl. This is a Montana Sapphire that I probably got 7 or 8 years ago. It's unheated, it's a mint green, it's probably going to be somewhere in a 6.5mm round. It'll probably be 1.25 carats to 1.5 carats depending on my crown angles I can get by with. I try to do my crown mains at 36 to 40 degrees. Lighter material, I can go a little steeper and it'll give a little more scintilation or sparkle off the crown facets. You can look on the website probably by Monday, and these things that I am cutting today and yesterday should be on there. I'll try to photograph Saturday because it's supposed to be pretty here around 60 degrees. So I think that I've cut somewhere in the neighborhood of about 12 stones this week, and most everything I've cut in this week has been from rough and not recuts. So it should be interesting, and one day very soon we will start showing you how to look at rough and to grade it, as well as looking at gems that had the potential to be a good candidate for a recut. Well, this is the start of faceting. After we have graded the gemstone rough, we orient it for its best shape and color. We put a flat on it for the table where we will make our dop. This is Umbolite garnet. This is Mahenge spinel. This is Afghanistan tourmaline, Montana sapphire, Tunduru Tanzanian blue spinel, and an Oregon sunstone. This is just the first step in setting up cutting a gemstone. We will go through later how to orient the rough, how to grade your facet rough, which will be the best buy for you if you're planning on cutting rough. The next stage would be to do recuts, and we'll discuss that later. But while I was getting ready to dop up these stones, I just let Rochelle know, I was like, you might want to take a picture of this because these stones have already been oriented and have already had the flat put on them with the 600 grit lap to orient for the best shape and the best color of the facet rough. So this is just, while I was getting ready to do this, I just wanted to let Rochelle know that she might want to take a picture of this because this just gives you an idea of how I stage these gemstones prior to cutting. That's all for now. Thanks a lot.